Hope all is well. Today, got a lovely episode of NFT Fridays, which we're going to be running through. And today's going to be, a lot about just what's going on in the space, recent updates, etc. But without any further ado, let's get through the lovely, beautiful, the exciting disclaimer. That's what we all love, right? So let me just pull that up here and share my screen. Now, first thing I want to check is, do we have sound today? Do we have sound today? Do we have sound? Yeah, we got sound. Amazing, amazing. I got some special sounds for you guys, man. We really got a lot of stuff going on, man. But cool. Let me share my screen here so we can check out what is going on. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Now, this is the legal schmeagle that we got to go through. So yeah, to anyone who's new, who's never heard us run through this, apologies. Cool. Now, all of our content is for education, information, and entertainment purposes only. It should not be considered investment, advice, or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, or place any trades. Now, it's very important that you guys know that you need to do your own research. Our content is only intended, it should only be used for informational use. It's very important to do your own analysis before making any investment decisions, which should be based on your individual circumstances and you should always take independent professional advice, right, from a professional advisor with that special piece of paperwork, right, or independently verify any information which you may find on our show that you may wish to rely upon, whether you wish to make an investment decision or otherwise, right. Now, all investments come with what, guys? It comes with risk. So it's very important that you do your own research. And just to let you know, we're not financial advisors. We do not perceive to be received as financial advisors. However, we're working in collaboration with several accredited advisors. So if you're unable to mitigate your risk, please do get in touch. We'll get you in touch with an accredited financial advisor with the paperworks. Right now, I'm just a guy on the internet talking about crypto, and today we're going to be covering everything to do with NFTs. So if you give me a second here, um, I'll share with you some things that we've been seeing going on in the space. But I just want to show how easy it is for you to to just find this information yourself, right? It's really easy. So best thing you can do is go boom, NFT updates. Now there's top sites here. Crypto news is a good one. Boom, and all you can see here is understanding what's actually really going on. So digital product passports are happening now with digital fashion. That's quite big for the NFT world. Digital fashion, I think, will have a huge use case as we see more global adoption with the metaverse coming into play. So that's interesting to see. The Digital Chamber asks lawmakers to classify NFTs as consumer goods as the SEC tightens up grip. We covered this one actually. I think it was last week. Um, you know, is it a security? Yeah, it kind of is. So, there's a lot of legalities and legal stuff happening in the space at the moment, but I think it's what we need to understand what the playbook and what the rule book actually is, and I think that's where there's a little bit of misconception in the space because there's a lot of people that absolutely hate this level of global adoption and the regulators coming into play, but if you look at it really and truly, it's something that is quite needed for us to be able to grow in the space without having any limitations from these government organizations, from these people trying to get their tax money, right? So I think it's a healthy thing that we're seeing. Now Magic Eden introduces exclusive US domain, right? Very interesting. Shout out to Magic Eden. It's quite a nice NFT platform, which is really cool. Now let's see. Why do brands care about NFTs? Tokenizing Olympic medals. Companies and individuals are finding innovative ways with this technology. And it looks like, you know, I think in terms of consumer brands and branding and uh, being able to give people a experience of your garments or of your product before physically them having it in their hands is very important, and we're going to see a lot of that come into play with technologies like 3D printing, for example. um, Imagine a day and age where things are delivered by drones. We're seeing a lot of that happening now with Amazon coming into play. And then if you look at as a whole, technology and its advancements, we're seeing, you know, people want things very quickly. Amazon, for example, right? You click a button, you expect it at your door the next day, and it's gonna get like that, but hyper. Imagine you click a button and you get it in 4 hours. You know what I mean? The drone comes and flies and just drops it off at your house. So that's sort of the day and age that we're getting into. Um, Now I want to share this project here that I found through actually just going through the news, right? So if you go here, boom, let's have a look at the news. These are top ranking news platforms. So let's just have a look. I thought this was quite interesting. Monetize your data with Growth Drive on Ton. Uh, so as you know, there, I don't know, you may not know actually. I'm too deep in the space. I mean, what do you mean as you know, right? Um, if you look at the space as a whole, there's quite a lot of bullish momentum going towards Ton. And I think they've just released something that is quite innovative, which allows the platforms to monetize a lot easier, which is advertisement. So advertisement on Telegram, through different applications and games that people are building. So I thought this was quite interesting. Ghost Drive on Ton blockchain, helping you monetize your data. So I kind of want to learn a little bit more about this one and see really what this project is about. So let's have a look at their website, NFT News Today. So it seems to me they've got their own little connection. This might actually be the one of the okay. They've got a little category on it. That's interesting. Now let's have a look and see if they got a website. Ghost Drive, Ghost Drive, Ghost Drive. Hello. Oh, look at this. Now that looks cool. That's pretty damn cool. Ghost Drive looks very colorful. Yeah, I like this. I like this. This front page looks really dope. Now let's have a look at this meat on the bones. Geopin location, specific location limits opening your files and listening to your music. Wow. Okay. They track and trace you. Pin a file to a location. That's interesting. That's really dope. So that is a very big use case with augmented reality. You can create really cool immersive experiences. I've done a few augmented reality tours with the BBC. They were doing a tour. I think it was on Birmingham and the history behind it with the BBC, and I learned a lot. And it was really cool to. They gave you a pair of headphones and your phone. You can hook up to an app, have some augmented reality, and just literally experience experience everything in real time and learn from different areas and look at the history of an area so you can see what it looked like in the 1920s or 1930s, coming up to the 70s, then stepping into the 2000s, and then where we are now. So it was quite interesting to see that there was that level of you know um history and knowledge that you can get using things like augmented reality. So I see that being an interesting use case here. Build with privacy. All right, that's what you need for sure if we're talking about data. Upload any file or document with client side encryption for secure storage. This way, a server can. Oh, any intermediaries don't have access to encryption keys or decrypted. Okay, computed. Utilize computed storage. Cutting edge. Okay, so I'm guessing it's cloud storage. They've got a little tokenization model. Okay, interesting. So Web3 storage with geolocation pin, $4 a month, 1 terabyte. Yeah, interesting, eh? Um, so what is the ton element? Is this just built on ton? Securely share, blah blah blah. Yeah, you can share people's details. Share by token, share by link or avatar. Your data rules. Filecoin storage. All right, cool. Okay, Face ID. Da 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 da. So tokenize your files. So are people sending ton to have access to files in different locations, or it's interesting. It's very interesting. Let's see. Deepen. Yeah, yeah, whatever. File, yeah. I guess it's just a new way of storage, I guess. Interesting. Very interesting. So, this is how you find out about new projects and things going on. Looks like they have an application on Apple and Google Play Store, so that's quite cool. Yeah, I guess that's it. Tokenize your data, right? So that's cool. Good to see. So that's what happens when you just go and do the most basic things, just typing in for updates. Now let's have a look at the actual space, because what I like to look at is what is the actual space doing, right? So I know we covered a Statista report this Monday, but Statista got the facts, man. And I'm kind of contradicting myself. I think I'm biased, to be honest with you, because last episode Statista had some weird looking facts. But let's have a look at the actual NFT market worldwide. So, and actually understand the forecasting, and well, the forecasting is okay. That's this year. All right, that's not many months left of the year, so we're gonna have to see about that. Revenue of the NFT market is forecasted to reach a whopping 683.9 million in 2024. Very interesting. So that is 11.9% change in revenue. I guess that's an increase in the market. The market projected to experience an annual growth, yep, of 11%, resulting in a total revenue of 608 million point six by 2025, which is less than the actual forecast, which is interesting. Um, in 2024, the average revenue per user in the NFT market estimated to be around about $60. Is that $60 or 60 mil? Yeah, $60. $60 per user is the average price, which is interesting. Um, Now let's have a look at this chart over here and have a look at the revenue. Oh, hello, mate. Revenue change. Uh, it was up. It was up before. It was really up before. I guess the T state ain't trying to give me no data, huh? Cool. So let's see. Yeah, but I think that's basically the part from that piece. But now what I want to also show you is how easy it is to find the latest reports and news as well. You see NFT updates. All you have to do is go NFT market report. You see it's here 2024. Boom. And that's how you found the Statista one. Boom. Are NFTs dead in 2024? I don't think so, to be honest with you. NFTs are, it's like the way the market cycles happen. Bitcoin flows up, Ethereum follows. We're getting a few more of the altcoins that are pumping and getting close to and actually performing better than Ethereum, like Solana, for example. So I think there's huge growth in that in terms of the sector as a whole. And I think that the cycles happen in this order, Bitcoin, Ethereum, alternative coins, a bit more DeFi stuff happening, meme coins, all of that stuff, and then NFTs after. So once everyone's made their profit, etc., the markets are in a good state. That's when people in the NFT market are selling their NFTs, and then also when the markets, everyone made their profit and they're flowing into altcoins to make profits, they're also flowing into NFTs to then also buy and sell them and trade them. And a lot of the hardcore NFT collectors that I've actually come across, I actually met one of the largest holders of NFTs on Solana. And people like that, they're not really interested in selling, more so they're interested in collecting and continuing to collect. And I think that that's quite interesting to see, because a lot of hardcore web3 people that are literally are trying to live as decentralized as possible, we see that there's a large amount of them that don't sell, and they use NFTs as a representation of themselves, or as a representation of things that they like, that represents their personality. And I think that's sort of a interesting difference compared to people that are just literally trading and flipping. And what I've come to find is that most of the trading with NFTs are internal, with large backers that are wash trading, that are pumping things up, etc. So it's quite interesting to see the truth behind the scenes, but also understand the actual clients and the consumer base of uh, NFTs are really like Web3 native, which is kind of interesting. And I think we'll have a little bit of a shift from that, because I'm seeing a high influx of Web2 games and brands and entities coming into Web3, which basically means that it's not going to be the typical Web3 holder that will be holding those NFTs anymore. So that's going to be interesting to see what those people are like when they set their foot in the market for the first time. Are they going to be trying to flip? Or I think they might, be a little bit more like the native Web3 people and just be collectors. So that's really interesting to see. Now let's have a look at what NFTevening.com has to say about NFTs. Now, obviously, 2021 was great. Now they're seeing market surged. Yep. Obviously, this is a huge X right here from 2022, which is crazy. Um, but yeah, basically, from 17.6 mil to 24.7 billion in the space of a year. Um, just to give you a bit of context, I believe the global market in terms of the music industry, not the entertainment industry as a whole, but the music industry, is under 20 billion dollars. So just for perspective, the NFT market at this time surpassed the whole capital that flowed through the music industry, which is quite interesting. So this rapid growth has got attention of investors. Yeah, yeah, yep. Cool. Now let's have a look. Yeah, so it's gone down about half after the peak. Makes sense. Now let's see what people are saying and how they're feeling about NFTs as a whole. Okay, AI related search volume reached. Okay, cool. So artificial intelligence is looking like it's gonna be the thing. I think we all know that. Everyone in our community knows about artificial intelligence and blockchain technology coming together, and how much they need each other as well. Cool. Now, NFT related keywords dropped by 82%. That's incredible. So that means there's not a huge spike. Like I said, I think NFT holders are just holding out until the market's really, really booming, and then they'll start selling and collecting new collections that are coming out. So that's what I think will be happening. Let's see, mature signs of the market. Obviously, we've got companies like Coca-Cola, you've got Nike, you've got Gucci stepping into the NFT space. We've got Ford, we've got Dolce and Gabbana, we've got Louis Vuitton. A ton of large brands that have stepped into the Web3 slash NFT space, looking to increase their revenues through digitalization of their assets and of their physical products, which is cool. So let's have a look. Boom, leverage of innovative technologies, brand, yeah, 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 cool. Yep, that's correct. We've seen a lot of really cool stuff. Also, digital fashion. So these will do something really cool with Hape. Let me show you guys Hapes. So I was lucky enough to meet the founder when I was at Surrey University. So shout out to Surrey University. Let me find this collection here. They've done a really great job at digital fashion. So let me share this with you guys. So let it load, let it load. They've got a interesting. Obviously, they're playing on board at yacht club and whatnot with the apes and stuff. Aside from the whole ape thing, because I'm kind of over it. I really like the level of first of all detail, as you can see on their website with the parallax scrolling. But even the digital fashion that they have with their characters are quite incredible when you see these different characters here and the style. Just look at the style, just so fresh. Their collaboration with Jaeger, the collaboration with Jaeger here, Diesel. See, let me show you here. Diesel right here. Boom. Check this out. It's insane. Like, look at this campaign. So, it's happening. NFT collections are collaborating with big brands, and it's happening. As you can see right here, got their own little bag going on. So, it's cool to see these things happening in the space. This type of music I don't have to turn it off. I don't have to turn off the state music, but the state music is busting. Right. So yeah, Diesel, such brands like that, they got Jaeger, etc. So it's cool to see these levels of collaborations happening. I think it's quite refreshing to see and exciting. So these are some of the areas that I wanted to sort of highlight today, and just show examples of stuff that is actually happening. Because I think it's very important, and for someone to build out a collection like this, it does take a little bit of time. Obviously, the 3D models and the high quality digital fashion garments. I think they've done a really incredible job here at using the cutting edge platforms and technologies available to make these, I would say, marvelous, if you want to know how to make it, um, clothing and digital clothes. So, yeah, really cool. Really cool. Lots of different variations. So, I'm tired of the whole ape thing. But these guys, they have a market fit in sort of the hip hop space, which is interesting. But I think it's really fresh and it speaks to the younger generation. So I'm messing with Hapes. But yeah, this jacket just reminded me of the project slightly. Um, but yeah, we're seeing big brands coming into place. Lots of different marketplaces, guys. Boom! If you want to know where to be trading, obviously that Radar is a good platform. Marketplaces here. Look, boom. Of course, OpenSea. We've got Blur. We've got X2Y2. We've got Looks Rare. We've got Rareable. We've got Alien Swap. Of course, Magic Eden, which you mentioned earlier. Pseudo Swap Foundation. So yeah, here is all of the platforms you guys need to know about if you want to be collecting that lovely NFTs in the space. So before the space gets crazy, make sure you get yourself on these platforms. Now, if you look at the top brands currently, we've got CloneX, which is Nike. They've been doing some really cool collaborations with a lot of really talented artists. D Gods, of course, OG. Bored at Yacht Club, of course. Weird Ghost Gang. We've got Weird Ghost Gang here. We've got Pudgy Penguins, of course, and Me Bits. Let's have a look at Weird Ghost Gang real quick. I think that's the one that I have not. I ain't been really into the Weirdo Ghost Gang. Let's see. I think I probably will recognize it. Okay, the Weirdo Ghost Gang. This is. It looks like a keyhole. Very simple, basic artwork. Okay, gallery. Nice supply. Okay, that looks. Yeah, it's definitely a Weirdo Ghost Gang for sure. Very artistic. I like the textures. Interesting. Now what's the roadmap? Enter second year Ghost Gang. It's the next 3 to 5 years. Worth noting that Weird Ghost Gang is no longer a standalone IP. It'll be integrated and launched more products and applications and brands. So they see themselves as a multiple like platform, or they want to be a studio and develop and build out a lot of their own IPs. So that's cool, interesting. Um, what's the catch though? What's the actual catch? I think they're just a bunch of communities coming together. It looks like. I'm trying to find a little catch. Like, what's the cool thing about these guys? Uh, generative NFT collection. All right. Uh, on-chain game will be developed, so they got an on-chain game coming, and that's it. Wow. I haven't found anything crazy yet. Spiritual power system. Okay. Merchandise. Cool. Charitable donations. That's dope. Okay. Uh, they're fighting against NFT fraud, helping victims suffering with hacks and scams. That's nice. I like that. Okay, interesting. Cool. Well, I hope they actually do help people. Damn, I thought it was gonna give me a little bit more. I'd love to see some cool collaborations from this one. Um, but yeah, it's an interesting one. Interesting one. The Weirdo Ghost Gang guys. Uh, wow. Cool. Well, they're popping up here. Let's have a look at their OpenSea because we were on that earlier. Let me just pull that one up. Let's go back. Yeah, let's have a look at their OpenSea and see what's actually going on with this collection. Floor price 0.2 ETH, so it's not terrible. Not terrible right now. Um, yeah, about 0.2 ETH. They're looking cool. But yeah, 5,555. Cool, cool, cool. Interesting, eh? The Weirdo Ghost Gang. So yeah, lots of really cool little communities popping up and building and growing across the space. I just wonder who they're backed by. I didn't really get to see much of that. I don't know if there's any more further information they're gonna give us. Weirdo Ghost Gang. Let's see who they're backed by. Are they backed by anyone? Uh, Mains Lab. Who's Mains Lab? This is the guys that actually did it. Mains Lab, Bang, free culture and creator economy. Cool. All right. Let's see their projects. Go back. Main studio. Let's have a look at what they're cooking up. Oh, this is their generative NFT stuff. Cool. So is this the actual collection? Yes. Okay. Where people can make for themselves. Kite up. They're working on it. They're working on it. They're getting some stuff together. But yeah, I like the way they separated things out. It seems like they got a lot more stuff coming. So interesting one. Yeah, guys, today has been a fun one. Um, yeah, I think that is it for today. Wrapping up on what's going on in the NFT world. I think before I do wrap up, I'm just gonna share my screen on this again. Uh, am I bullish? Am I bullish on the ghost thing? I think I'm bearish, guys. I can't lie. They ain't got enough right now for me to be like, yeah, I don't think so. Let's have a look at this before we go, just so everyone can get everything. NFT lending platforms, guys. If you want to be flipping those NFTs and buying them, utilizing a group of them that you bought to then buy more, flip them, flip that back, pay off the loan, make that money. This is where you need to be. Got backend, floatility, floaty. We've got NFT uh, PWN for pawn, um, Arcade.xyz, Bend, DAO, bunch of different platforms here. So definitely check these out. NFT security. If you want to check out NFT security, look at your tools and understand if your things are okay. NFT infrastructure right here. So if you guys want to be launching your own stuff, it's where you need to go. And Web3 brands. These are the brands we covered. Creation studios. Dapper Labs, interesting. Cryptoys, cool. We've got artificial paintings, Dust Labs, On-Chain Monkey, bunch of cool ones here. NFT creation toolkits. Now these are interesting right here. We gotta keep an eye on these ones right here. Cool. And automated market makers, Elixir, been in the game for ages. Ladder, HadeSwap, Protect, and Caviar. Cool. And aggregators. So obviously OpenSea Pro. If you want to get your data and have a look at the actual platform. So let's have a look at NFT Go before I go. No pun intended. Let's have a look at NFT Go, see if they give us any premium. So NFT Go seems like a spot where you want to be at if you want to get information on the latest collections. Oh, miners, hot mints, things that are minting at the moment. What's trending right now, like egg. Yeah, and baby Pepe's. Okay. I wonder how long Pepe will be a thing, eh? With the meme culture, I feel like it's endless. But yeah, you got eggs right here if you're hungry, if you want breakfast. Grab some eggs. Whale bought. Yeah, the whales are buying up some stuff over here. So if you guys really want to know what's going on, this is a great platform. It looks like. Whoopsies sounds crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Whale bought. That's not really well prices, you know. Whoopsies looks like a little alien thing. Let it load up. I'll give it 5 seconds. I kind of want to see what's going on with Whoopsies if it's whales buying it up. Total volume 50 ETH, interesting. Market cap 43, 400 holders, interesting. So guys, do your research and you might find the next gem. And I might have shown it to you, and it's right there. All you have to do is look, and you'll find. That's what the the closing remarks of today is. You'll look. If you look, you shall find. If you ask, you shall receive. Right, and that is it for today. I hope everyone's been blessed and enjoyed this one. And without any further ado, this has been a lovely episode of NFT Fridays. So thank you all for tuning in. And let's have a look at the chat real quick. What's up? What's up, guys? Cool. Love Crypto Boss. Love Ken. Hopefully my screen did share and everything was Gucci. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Many blessings, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Friday. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys later for many blessings and take care.